Hi, welcome back. I thought we would peruse through my travel makeup bag for this video today because there are certain products that I reserve for travel only, and it's kind of strange because each one has a specific reason. I'm taking a weekend trip soon, and so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to just share everything that I am currently using in my travel makeup bag. This is what it looks like. It was gifted by the lovely Laura Mercier, and it's got two compartments, so I keep my skincare. You can see my skincare is like busting out of the bottom down here, but I keep skincare in the bottom. You want to run through skincare really quick because it's like super minimal, but this is what I just always replenish. Yeah, I'm lower on this than I thought. It's the Klur Gentle Matter Dandelion and Olive Moisturizing Cleanser. I love this. I've been using this for about 3 years now. It's so delicate, perfect for dry, sensitive skin. And then classic Avene Tolerance Cream, just because I know that it's gonna match my skin type no matter what. It's just a classic, great nighttime and daily moisturizer, no fuss. And in case of emergencies, La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm. So those are the 3 skincare products I have in the bottom. So let's go ahead and jump into what I have in the makeup portion. These first 4 products that I'm going to use are all from Trinny London. I have a complicated relationship with Trinny London here on the channel. Some of her products I absolutely love, and some are just like, meh, okay, you know, for the price point, could be better. But in terms of travel, this is one of the best brands. I have to admit, there have been times when I've only brought Trinny London stuff just because it is so portable and compact. So first product is actually not Trinny London. When you buy a stack from Trinny London, they give you an empty little pot. Let me pull this off here so you can see what I'm talking about. They give you an empty pot for you to put your foundation in. So the foundation I currently have in my pot is the Lisa Eldridge Seamless Skin, because we know she's never going to fail us. This is just what I like to travel with. It's good, again, daytime wear, nighttime wear, if I want to do something natural or full coverage. This can kind of do it all. So I have the shades 7 and 10 currently mixed in this pot, and that's what I'm going to be using today. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop some on. If you feel like, first of all, if you've never tried this foundation, I don't know what you're waiting on. It is one of the best on the market, and it's so underrated still, in my opinion. But if you want to try this out and you feel like you're close to my shade, number 7 right now is a pretty solid shade, but I had 10 in here previously, and when I started getting lighter, I just like, I don't know, I just pumped in a few bumps of number 7 too. So this might be a little dark on me, but yeah, it's just the perfect foundation for really any occasion. Super buildable, beautiful finish. And the foundation brush I'm using is the dual-ended Persona Cosmetics brush. This is one of the, I don't know if this is new, honestly. They just sent me a new collection. And let me show you the old one. I mean, compared to the original brush, it's different. So this is the original Persona brush, and this is I'll put the name. I'll just look up the name. The name's not on it, I don't believe. Oh, okay. This is the blush and highlight brush, which I use for foundation, like for years. And this is the base and conceal brush. And I'm sorry the lighting is not my usual. We have been plagued with just totally dark and depressing weather lately. And it doesn't appear that it's getting any brighter today. So I had to pull out my soft light for this, so it is slightly different, but hopefully we've got enough light going on. So moving away from that Trinny stack for a minute, I have the Ilia True Skin Serum Concealer in here, and honestly, this was just one that was laying around in my collection that really wasn't getting a ton of use. I hadn't developed an opinion on it. To me, it's like, it's pretty good. It's pretty standard concealer. Does it wow me? Not really, not 100%, but it does the job. Sometimes I'll just use this as my foundation, and it's a pretty good color match for me right now. It is in the shade Chicory. So I'm just going to use the conceal side of my Persona brush, and then I'm going to diffuse it out with the foundation side. Okay, going back into my Trinny stack, I'm now going to take my bronzer. This is in the shade Gaia, and this is honestly a really lovely bronzer. I love this shade. I love the formula. It is a pretty glowy bronzer, so keep that in mind. But initially I had purchased, I can't remember what the other bronzer is called. It's more of like the golden shade. It was way too yellow for me. Really wasn't a fan of that one. And then I gave this shade a shot and I've really been impressed with it ever since. It's got a good amount of pigment. It blends well. And it kind of just fits me seasonally, like year round. So that's why I keep it in here. Okay, I do have an actual blush formula from Trinny in here, and it's not my favorite. Let me see what it's called. So it's the Lifted Cheek in Lady J. It has more of a matte finish to it, and what I do instead is I have one of her lip Luxes, and this is more of like a creamy lip formula. I don't think it's made for the cheeks, but honestly, I use it on my cheeks. I like a good monochromatic moment, and this one's in the shade called Sooze. I love it. It's really unique. It's like a brown mulberry tone, and I'm gonna go ahead and just put it on my lips. Okay, I'm gonna try to get a little bit closer so you can see. It's pretty buildable, but yeah, I love this on my lips and my cheeks. So whatever excess I have, I normally just pop it on my cheeks, and that's good enough for me. For powder, I just have one of my Charlotte Tilburys that I'm almost done with, so it's just perfectly fine to, you know, take with me on trips, and I just use it up whenever I use it up, and then we'll replenish with a new one. But this was just a Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless that I was about to, you know, hit pan on. Well, I did hit pan on, but about to run out anyway, so just figured, you know, it's good for travel. We'll just finish it up whenever we finish it up. I'm going really out of order, but I'm gonna go ahead and just finish off my lips. I'm gonna take Love Trap by Charlotte. That's what I have in here to match Sooze, and it does. It's like, honestly, it's like the perfect match. Okay, now if I do want something glossy, I have the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip in Hibiscus. So I'm just gonna pop a little bit on top, and it gives it more of a glossy finish. Yeah, I don't know, something about this lip combo. Love it. Okay, for my brows, I had Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brow just because it's fast, it's easy, but I recently discovered the Gensee Arch Support, which I used in my last video, and let me tell y'all, I'm shook. Like, just watch how this transforms my eyebrows. They go from 0 to hero, and it's a really interesting formula. I think it's supposed to be like a gel powder, and you can definitely tell when you use it, like it's not super wet. It's almost like it's a finely milled powder with just like a little bit of moisture added in. It just totally fills in my eyebrows and gives them the like most thickest appearance. I mean, I know this crappy lighting is not gonna do it justice, but just trust me when I say that this, we all know I love a good tinted brow gel that can kind of just do it all, and this one can. I mean, just look at it. Look. It's amazing. I love it. I've got for my eyes in my travel kit currently are 2 Bobbi Brown Longwear shadow sticks. I have Bark and Nude Beach. I have my little Kaja Bento stack in the shade 08 Chocolate Dahlia, and it is just the most perfect like malty neutral brown palette. Like, it's gonna match anything. It's got a mid-tone brown that's matte, a dark tone brown that's matte, and then we all saw the top shade, which is a nice little shimmer top coat. So I think what I'm gonna do is start out with a little bit of Nude Beach. Now normally I'll just like wear these during the day, and if I want to spice things up later, I take the Dahlia palette. But I'm gonna take Nude Beach as like a base and just quickly run that over my eye because it does go really nicely with the chocolate Dahlia. Okay, then I'm gonna take that mid-tone brown and I'm just gonna further define my lid with it. And now the darkest shade, and I'm just gonna focus this on my outer corner. Gonna sweep a little bit on my lower lash line. And then you already know we are not skipping on this gorgeous top coat. So I'm just gonna apply that with my finger to the center of my lid. I swear these stacks are so underrated. I mean, they are just gorgeous and they take no effort, so easy to travel with, not overwhelming, just like perfect minimalist look. Okay, and then finally I just have a little mini Rare Beauty mascara that I got as like a freebie from a Sephora order. Honestly, I like it. It's nice and voluminous. And anytime I get minis from, like mini mascaras from Sephora orders or like Ulta samples, they always go in my travel bag because honestly, I wouldn't use them for anything else unless it was like a new formula that I really wanted to try. I feel like oftentimes you can't trust the minis because at least on like, okay, for example, the Tarte Surfer Curl mascara, I have a mini of it, and if I were to base my opinion off of the mini, I would say it's a garbage mascara because the mini just, I don't know, it's something to do with like how small the tube is. It just crushes the brush, and then my lashes just end up being like a clumpy mess. So I don't always trust the mini mascara formulas, but this one's been pretty good. So I tossed it in my travel makeup bag because it takes up no space. I'm gonna tight line really quickly this eye with my Bobbi Brown Bark because I don't know if you can tell, like this side, my lashes are so much longer on this side, and so it always looks darker and a little bit more, I don't know, like exaggerated. So I'm gonna tight line a little bit to make it a bit darker. Okay, that is every single product in my travel makeup bag, and I think you can tell why I chose these products. They just always give this balanced, cohesive look. This is something super neutral that I could wear for daytime or nighttime, although I did do more like the nighttime version for you. During the daytime, I definitely would go for a lighter lip and just probably like that Nude Beach cream shadow that I use from Bobbi Brown. But I just wanted to show you every product to its full potential. I don't really use highlighter when I travel. I just find, I don't know, I just, half the time I don't even use or wear half of the products that I bring. But these are the ones that I just played around with and decided I could get a cohesive look that would be appropriate for pretty much any occasion. So I hope you enjoyed seeing these in action. This one was a little bit of a shorter video. I don't know if you can tell, but since I'm back to posting twice a week now, I try to do one video longer within the 23 minute time frame, and then my second video a little bit shorter, so about 15 minutes or under, just because I know some of you like the longer form and some of you like slightly shorter. So since I'm back to 2 videos a week, I have that option now. And yeah, this was just kind of like my shorter playing around for fun style video. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.